Hey, have you ever wondered what it is like to be a doctor? Or how to be a doctor? Or you always wondered, are doctors even human? Well, welcome to Medics Talking. Here you see how natural and human we doctors are. 3 of us will be talking on this podcast. Rukaya Ibrahim, Opelo Eshola, and Aisha Tunisa. We will be the hosts of Medics Talking. Come and join us in our journey of being a doctor. Welcome to Medics Talking. Welcome to Medics Talking. It's me, Rukaya, here with my co-hosts, Opelu Aishola and Yunisa Aisha. So today we're going to be talking about the beginnings. What we felt, the emotions we felt when we got to know that we got admission into the university to study medicine and surgery. So other things we'll be talking about along the way, you get to find out. Okay, I'm starting with Okwe. Okay, should I start with myself, right? Okay, let me start with myself. Okay, so I remember 2010, like it was just yesterday. I've been praying to gain admission to study medicine and surgery. It was my lifelong goal to become a doctor. So, okay, I remember back then in 2010 when I got the admission, when someone called my dad and told him that I had admission, but it seems they gave me microbiology. Well, I had this feeling. The first feeling was, thank God I got an admission. The second feeling was, I was like, I'm still hopeful that I will get medicine. Like, I was still hopeful that maybe the person made a mistake or maybe the person got confused, but I was still hopeful that I could still get medicine. So I later found out it was MBBS that was written against my name, and all I could do was, I was so excited, I was so happy, the whole house was happy, and I was like, after 3 jams, medicine was the way. Anyway, so we'll find out if the feelings was this excitement, if it lasted long. All right. Okay, you.
Okay,
How did you feel when you get admission to study medicine?
I'm not sure if it was a lifelong ambition, but I think I remember playing this role of a doctor in this standard living song that we all sing and all. I think I really loved the word code.
You mean
The fact that
standard?
there was a stethoscope. Yeah, so maybe then I thought I wanted to be a doctor. Then I got into secondary school and then went to science class, and then I thought, oh, okay. So when you're studying medicine, when you're in science class, you should be a doctor. Yeah, I thought that. Then I liked literature, and then I thought, oh, I could be a lawyer too. But for some reasons, I just felt maybe I didn't have that confidence to be a lawyer, or maybe people would say that I probably ask questions a lot because when I was a child, say something like, oh, do you want to be a lawyer? Like, you're too inquisitive. Like, I would ask you almost to the point of exhaustion whatever I wanted to know. But so along the line, I think when I got into SS2, I felt, oh, okay, medicine was the year. And I finished from school, and the first year I didn't get medicine. I don't know why I felt I really liked it, but then I couldn't get medicine first year, and then I started to do A-levels, and then doing all the practicals. Was it biology practicals? It wasn't a lot, but then I realized that I probably liked to dissect something. It was something I liked to do, and I think my biology was really strong, and the fact that I could just understand everything that was going on in the human body just made me sort of happy, not knowing that it was going to be more complex.
Exactly.
So I got medicine second year. I think it was breeze for me, Sha, getting the medicine. Yeah, I was super excited. I think I remember getting, okay, my dad was called around 6 a.m. or something when University of Ilorin list was released, and the person like, Okwe got medicine. And so, because I had family friends who were also trying to, not into medicine, but we're waiting for admission into the University of Ilorin, and which was timely. It actually came timely. So I got, like, my A-level result wasn't out then, or I can't remember if, I wasn't going to get medicine with the A-levels. I was probably going to get, what now? A biochemistry or physiotherapy or something, but University of Ilorin came, and it was medicine. So yes, I was excited. At least, I would not have to stay at home. It was a relief, like not having to write JAMB or write JAMB and then moving up and down. And so it was fun. I was happy. I was really happy. And my dad was too.
All right. So thank you for sharing that with us, Okwe. That was really interesting. Okay, so Aisha, it's over to you now. So all right.
Okay, so if I remember very well, my journey with medicine started when I was in maybe primary 1 or 2. Both of my parents are teachers, and I remember my teacher just told me, "What do you want to be in future?" And I stood up confidently and told my teacher I wanted to be a teacher. Then when I got home, I told my dad. My dad just innocently said, "So whenever anybody asks you, just say next time, just say you want to be a doctor, you want to be a pharmacist." Like, he was telling me different kind of, like 3. He mentioned like 3.
But not teacher.
No, but not teacher. Well, I didn't know why I picked medicine out of all what he said, but it was medicine I picked. So since that day, I was like, this medicine that my dad said, what is that medicine? I forgot all other things he said. So I wanted to know what that medicine is about. So I would say it's curiosity that took me to medicine. So that time I knew that I asked that if I want to be a doctor, which class will I be? They said I'll be in science class. So I tailored myself to be in science class and blah, blah, blah. And when I did my first JAMB, I got admission into KWASU, but microbiology, but it was still medicine I wanted. KWASU was not offering medicine, and I didn't want microbiology. And I told my parents that KWASU was too expensive. I have my other siblings, the finance was not so much like that. I'll wait for another year. So, to my surprise, my second JAMB, Unilorin gave me admission list. I was sitting in my house. I did not even know the admission list was out. It was somebody from Lagos that called me in Share that we saw they're giving you medicine. I was like, wow. Another 2 hours or some hours later, another person also called me from Ilorin that they've seen at Ilorin admission list and my name is in medicine. And I was so happy. Everybody was happy. Blah 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 blah. So that was my journey to medical school and all that. I didn't really know what I was doing anyway.
Yes. The stories have all been super great. The way it is for everyone is everybody was so excited to see that their name was on the admission list to study medicine and surgery. All right. Now, I have this question I want to ask. Looking back, let's assume you had an opportunity to go back in time to meet yourself in 2010 when the list came out. What were you going to tell your former self? What advice will you give your former self? Okay, start.
Okay. So I won't even lie. There are times when I've told myself, why the hell did you choose to, what in the world made you choose to study medicine? Like a lot of times, really, I actually like second guess that. I always felt like if I could turn back the hands of time, I would probably pick something else. Probably.
Yeah.
But then
I know that feeling.
but then I sometimes I'm like, well, maybe that's the best you actually could do. And maybe those experiences that made me feel like, why did I study medicine? Maybe they would have happened someplace else. Like we all have okay, so all these experiences are usually tied to how people made me feel or something. So I've realized that we have people who would make you regret your existence. So maybe making that decision, that thinking that, oh, I could have done without medicine or something. Maybe that's not the solution.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm not in a better place or something. Well, I'm in a better place than all those times that I felt that way. And well, there's always room for improvement.
Yeah.
Maybe a different country though. Maybe a different country though. And definitely having more fun in medical school and not thinking like medicine and just be dogged about it. Like I try to create more time for other stuff.
Okay.
Like going out, taking interest in IT. I know you do, like it seems like medicine did not streamline you or something, but like I wish I paid more attention to a lot of things. There are a lot of things that I realized that I liked to do, but I don't know, I was put in a box maybe from fear of failure in medical school and child failure and all the rest. So yeah, I'll just change the way I did it.
Okay, that's so good. Thank you. Aisha, what do you think?
Maybe I would have said to myself in 2010, Aisha Okoyemi Ajun. Why are you so super excited? Something that will change your personality. Something that will make you feel so enclosed and feel like you're in a prison. Why are you laughing about? I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have anyways if I knew, but I would have told myself not to be that super excited for something that will entirely change my personality.
Okay, that's some strong words over there.
I'm getting myself back.
That's some strong words. Okay, for me, I think what I would have liked to tell myself, if I could go back in time, what I have tried to advise myself in 2010 would have been, I should have just keep being myself. Like I shouldn't have allowed anything to stop me from being myself. I shouldn't have allowed anything to take my confidence from me and my self-esteem. I shouldn't have allowed anything, not med school, not the people in med school, take those from me. Then secondly, the other thing I would have told myself is, I wouldn't say there's no one like me, but I'm special the way I am. Even if everybody seems super great, that doesn't mean I am like lower, a subspecies compared to every other person in med school. Now, the other thing I'll have told myself will be, I should seek help. Like if something is going right, just voice out and seek help. Then the other thing I have also told myself is, I should have gone out more. It's one of those things I regretted. Like I pretended that being in med school, you had to be serious. I just, time flew by me. I didn't do anything. There were so many things I should have done that I didn't do because I just kept giving myself excuses that being in med school, I should be serious, I should be focused, I should be whatever.
You
which
have
is
to
very
read and get tired.
Yeah, definitely. It was actually definitely like I think that's the thing. Like we were sold that idea of you're in medical school, you must be serious.
yeah.
When all we needed to have was actually a balanced life. You just needed a balanced life.
Exactly. If you wanted a career change, yeah, yours would have been what?
Well, I'll be a chef. I'll be a chef. I'm serious. I'll take cooking seriously. I'll actually go to a culinary school.
Shaming. Oh, if I wasn't going to be a doctor, I would have just gone into something IT related, tech related, computer science or computer engineering would have been my next option.
Oh, nice. I'd
Yeah.
have gone to a culinary school.
Yeah, I would have chosen a language or something. I don't know. I'm going off. See you next time.
Thank you, Aisha. Thanks for being here. Okay, okay.
Thank you for having me.